Good morning! Happy Sunday. I'm cutting Matt's head off. We just got out of church and we just went to the thrift store. We're being productive today. We dropped off that big piece of furniture. Actually, we didn't show it to you. It was here, I promise. And now we're going to go to Zaxby's.
And then we're going to pick up our groceries from Walmart, and then we have to run to Lowe's because we got to get a step ladder.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. To do the wallpaper that we showed you in last week's video.
And to fix the lights.
Yeah. But so this video is all about organizing our pantry and fridge, and I'm very, very excited, and I hope that you can learn something too from us.
Yeah,
so let's go get some food because I'm starving. All right, we're chilling in the floor. Matt's putting together some video equipment so that we can use it as we're filming for this video, but I'm gonna show you really quickly the things that we got from Amazon, and then I'm gonna wash them because we just also got back from Walmart getting our groceries, and so we have lots of new fresh fruit and veggies to put in our fridge, and I'm really excited. Matt is also excited. Yay, organizing! And he's changed into his Christmas shirt. Apparently, it's Christmas. I'm still in my church clothes. So that's what we're gonna do. And then we're gonna get started with the whole organizing process, and I'm so excited that we're filming this. So anyway, those are the drawers. Oh, this big box.
So many boxes.
So many boxes. This is the Lazy Susan. So it's really nice. I'm just so worried that it's gonna be too big. I mean, like, what do you think?
Yeah, for that little small cabinet up there.
Yeah, I'm really scared that it's not gonna fit. But we're gonna be problem solvers, and I mean, if it doesn't work out, someone at work actually told me that she would buy it if we ended up not using it. So I've got this, and then, I mean, we can figure it out. Like, we can always use maybe like 2 in the refrigerator, and then 2 in the spice cabinet. We'll make it work. So that's what we have for that. And then the last thing, I'm really big on like food prep. Like when we buy grapes and apples, I try really hard to go ahead and make sure that it's all washed, because I found that if it's washed, we eat it. If it's not, it just kind of like sits there. So we got these nice little things, and these are the ones that I've got to wash in a second. But they're glass, and they come in all different shapes. So like there's circular, rectangular ones, and I think, how many did it come with? I think it was 9.
Yes, 9 set.
Oh, is that what it says on the side?
So it says 3 rectangular, 3 square, and 3 round.
Okay.
All
and they
different
can be
sizes.
used in the microwave, and the oven, and the fridge, and the dishwasher.
And they're FDA approved.
Ooh, so fancy. Okay, so wait, now how do you close it? Oh, there it goes. Just kidding. Alright, I'm gonna wash these, and then we're gonna get started. Dad has been a brilliant husband. He changed out like 4 light bulbs, and so our bathroom is so bright now. But okay, I'm gonna show you the fruits and veggies that I am going to be putting into containers that are gonna go into the refrigerator. So here we go. We got some grapes, some lemons, mushrooms. The spinach is just sitting there for at this moment. Bell peppers, carrots, tomatoes, onions, and then also like a little spring mix. So these are our fresh, cleaned containers. Always make sure you wash those before you use them. You don't know where they've been. And so I'm gonna chop up those really quickly, and then I'm gonna put them, well, I'm gonna actually show you guys when I put them into the containers. Work it. But okay, so I'm gonna cut those, and then I'm gonna show you like the before of the spice cabinet and the refrigerator. Okay, so the veggies are done, so I'm going to show you kind of what I did with that. As you, I mean, you pretty much saw in the video, but these are the grapes. Now, when you saw me put the paper towel And I put it in a few different things, but with the grapes, I always put like a dampened paper towel on the top. I read somewhere that that helps them to stay fresh, and in my experience, it has definitely done that. Mushrooms, red onion, bell pepper, tomatoes, which I also put a paper towel at the bottom just to like kind of get some of that extra moisture. And then with my carrots, I also put a dampened paper towel on them to help them stay fresh as well. So now I'm going to show you the spice cabinet in the fridge. I'm looking at Matt because I'm like, oh, this is gonna be bad. It's bad.
What?
It's bad.
Spice cabinet?
The spice cabinet's terrible.
Yeah.
All right, which one should I start with?
Spice cabinet.
Spice cabinet, here we go. All right, so these are, see, it's like really tall. So like, there's the little oven stove set up. Yeah, here, you come show them the spice cabinet. I'll open the, all right, dun, dun, dun. Look how terrible it is.
We have the, I can't remember what those things are called. Beer steins.
Weren't those your dad's?
Yeah. So there's just a lot. And then there's random sprinkles and stuff back there too.
That would be mine. Alright, so that's the lovely spice cabinet. See, it's so small. I really don't think the little Lazy Susan is going to fit in there.
I don't think so.
We might have to rethink the spice cabinet. Okay, we're not worried about the freezer. The freezer's fine. This is what's bad. Now, normally this is pretty organized. Like I have drinks that are on top. And then, yeah, so get a good look at all of that. And remember, we just went to the grocery store, so there's like some random things. Yeah, there's the bottom. And then like obviously the side. Like I feel like everybody's fridge looks like this. We do. Well, now we do use this little egg container, but I clean the fridge out so that it's not like gross. So here's what we're working with. Now we're going to get started organizing. All right, so the Lazy Susan did not fit.
It's no-go.
It's a no-go.
It sticks out.
It sticks out. So we're either going to use it in the fridge, or I'm just going to, I don't know, give it away. Or one of my coworkers said that they might want it if we don't use it. So we're just going to use 2 of the little drawers instead. So I'm not gonna lie, my game plan is kind of ruined a smidge, but it's okay. Like, we're still gonna go with it. So I'm gonna use 2 of the drawers for just some of the spices, so that way they're at least easier to pull down. And like, obviously in the future when I have a house, you best believe I'm gonna have like this labeled and like organized system. It'll be perfect. Yeah. But for now, this will work.
We're gonna make sure these fit.
Yeah, those will fit. They better. Okay, whoo! Perfect. But see, they're easier. Like when you're cooking, you can just like pull it out. Yeah, and that's so much easier.
Go through them. Now, are we keeping all of these sprinkles?
Are we keeping all of those?
All of the half bottles.
They can still be used.
Okay.
Right? Okay, so if you want to put those up there. Yeah. Alright, and so then for the rest of it, we're going to just kind of organize it up there, and then I may eventually go back on Amazon and order some more of those little drawers because they really are nifty. I do like them. So we'll try that and kind of see how that works. What do you think?
Yeah.
Game plan? Boom shakalaka. It's at least better than it was.
Yeah.
So we've got the 2 drawers right here on the right that Matt like organized the spices and things that we use, you know, like on a day-to-day basis. And then tell them kind of how you organize the rest of it.
So I put all of our olive oil, the Baker's Joy, anything like cooking spray, cocoa, food coloring, anything you bake basically with.
Yeah, it goes on the left.
Here. So the baking stuff right here, and then the seasoning and everything. And then the honey bear is peeking out from behind.
Because we use that a lot. Yeah. All right, fridge time. So our plan, we basically kept all of this where it was. I cleaned the fridge not too long ago, and basically everything that's in here now is still good and stuff that either I use or Matt uses, so I'm not going to change any of that. But we are going to try out the Lazy Susan right here on the second shelf. We're going to put drinks up here, and then kind of like the garlic, the lime juice. Matt has bacon bits for salads, stuff like that on the Lazy Susan. And then let's see, maybe like apples and lemons, and then my bread has to be refrigerated, and then like the cheese, and then probably vegetables like right here. So we'll see how that works out. But first I'm going to do all of these things. So we finished the fridge. So keep in mind, I mean, how old is our apartment? Like really old. Yeah, it's like maybe the 80s. So it's super old. But so here's our fridge. Now we still have very limited space. So even though we've got like our awesome containers, like it's still not the Pinterest fridge that I would love to have, but it's at least a step in the right direction. And we're probably gonna have to order some more like those little baskets for the pantry. But so here's the fridge and what we were able to do. We did use the Lazy Susan, and it does make it a little bit easier to like find your things because you can just turn it. And then some of the meal prepped stuff, and I didn't want to shove the mushrooms down there any further, so we still have an extra thing of mushrooms. So we have a lot of this too because, like I said, we went to the grocery store today, so like there's some kale, like a, what did I call that, a spring mix, more food prep, lemons and apples, and then the store's kind of packed, but it's at least more organized than it was. We have the cheeses, guacamole. I buy this stuff because it lasts longer than just an avocado and it tastes really good. And then we have spinach, and then just some extra veggies, and then butter over here. So yeah, that's our fridge. It's very tiny, but it's at least more organized than it was.
So we hope you enjoyed our organization.
I'm so tired.
Yeah. We're gonna go get ready to go to the movies tonight.
Yay!
We're gonna go with some people from our Sunday school class. I'm gonna go see 1917, and she's going to see Little Women.
Again, I've already seen it once, and it was so good. I was so inspired, and I don't know, it was just, you need to go see it. I'm actually about to start reading the book as well. I bought it, and it's this beautiful copy of Little Women.
So this is kind of our kickoff journey to kind of make our apartment a home. It's very hard. Like, because there's limited things you can do.
Yeah. That, and it's just very small. And I mean, obviously if we're able to find something, we've had a lot of like future kind of talking ideas here lately, and so, you know, who knows like where we're gonna be in the next year or two. But we are trying to make it a home, but it is hard. And so like, if you are watching this and you're in a teeny tiny apartment just like us, we know how you feel, and it's hard, and it's...
We know the struggle.
Yeah, it really is a struggle, and sometimes you just want to cry because you're like, oh, this is not what I want, and I have all these like Pinterest ideas, but we're just trying to be content right now because we know this is where we're supposed to be, for at least at the moment.
Yes. So with that being said, Houston, we're out.